What is up, guys? Your boy Mike back here again for Mike's Money Move. Guys, if you guys haven't been to this channel before, guys, we like to talk about making money and about saving money. And on the odd occasion, guys, we like to talk about NFTs and crypto as well, guys. So this is going to be like no other, guys. I'm going through a nice NFT project that I want to show you guys as well. I want to do a little bit of research, but I want to do it together with you guys as well. I'm a little bit curious about this one, guys. I'll be very honest with you guys. I haven't heard nothing about it before. I sort of just stumbled upon it. I think maybe through a Discord somewhere, and I wanted to go through it with you guys to basically have a look and see if this is a project getting into, and if it's going to be worth it or not. So this is the project, guys, as you guys can see on my computer, and we'll jump in and switch now. This is the Marnotaur. So it's just like a Minotaur, but they call it the Marnotaur. So basically, this is an NFT collection that has to do with obviously Minotaurs, has to do with the olden ages, and obviously it's a NFT collection. So let me just quickly run through this, guys. I'll give you a quick brief blurb about this. So basically, guys, NFT collection, it was developed 2,775 Minotaurs in total. The release has a couple, and then they're going to have another release which releases about 555 NFTs, 13 different traits, to obviously show which one's rare and which one's not, basically, guys. And look, I don't know, guys. I stumbled upon this one, and I'll give you guys sort of a reason in a second why I sort of came along this, and sort of want to do a bit more research and see if you guys pretty much know anything as well, guys. So at the end of the day, it's a community. We're going to be working together, guys, and finding out if projects are good. If we get in early, it's definitely worthwhile. Let's have a quick look at this. So fair price, fair minting, which is pretty good. So, guys, the main reason why I wanted to get into this project, basically, because of the NFT-nomics. Basically, if you guys haven't seen, there are a couple projects at the current minute. For example, Cyberkongs, where you will get passive income from them as well. Yeah, Bears Deluxe, which is something that's been going on quite a little bit lately, where again, it's the utility, something you hold. If you hold it for a little while, you actually get passive income back from it in its own little coin. And this is not any different, guys. So this has the same sort of value as well, guys. So basically how it works is you purchase a NFT. So you purchase one of these for 0.05, so one of the Marnotaurs. If you hold 1 to 5 of them, you get back a profit share NFT of 0.5991 ETH. I think that's a profit margin in general. Payback value 1100%, which is mental. So again, obviously the least, I think the least amount that you obviously carry, it carries a little bit less, to give you guys sort of an idea. And it seems like something that's going to be going on quite a little while. So the first drop was actually this one here, 0.05 or 2775, but I think that is currently finished. This dropped a little while ago, but you can still claim. So that 0 Marnotaurs are eligible to claim. You can claim up to 10 Marnotaurs, 1 per transaction. So it looks like it's done. Again, guys, so in the current NFT phase at the moment, it's not just a pretty JPEG. It is something that has utility, is something you want to look forward to in an NFT project. So as you guys can see here, this is something that's come along quite a lot lately. Royalties is something that's big, that's currently happening at the moment. So if you find an NFT project that has some royalties, it's worthwhile doing a deep dive, having a look to see what's sort of going on. As you guys can see, it distributes 50% collected royalties from secondary market sales. To eligible for a share, users need to hold an NFT and the equivalent of $500 in Tor token. So I'm going to assume that's going to be their token there. To give you guys sort of an idea, NFT farming, chances stake, premium features, Discords, early chats, things like that. 30% proceeds, sales go to the holders, 33% distribution between artists and created, 37% go to the project development and community building as well. So that's a pretty good idea, guys, for showing you guys, what their sort of expected timeline or roadmap is with the actual sales. So it's not just make a sell the JPEG, they keep all the profits, and that's pretty much it. They're actually looking to obviously give some of those profits back to the community as well, where you guys will make passive income. If you guys don't know about the Cybercom story, basically, if you hold a Cybercom, the utility is amazing. If you hold it for a year, apparently you can make up to 6 figures by collecting that passive income. So that is something that is happening quite a lot. And you want to try to find NFT projects early if you guys can, to see what they're sort of pretty much about. So again, let me just show you their social, guys, just to see what sort of is out there at the moment. So let's just hop in quickly to the Twitter. I had a look at this for quite a while, and the reason why I had a look at this was I think it was because I follow Blockchain Boy. So basically, if you don't know Blockchain Boy, he is someone who's into the crypto NFT sort of space. He had been posting a couple of things on TikTok. He's quite big on TikTok at the moment, in posting about crypto and NFTs. Pretty high in the market, and he is actually a part of a DeFi group. What is it? Launchpad. I think he works for Launchpad or does marketing for Launchpad, and I believe Marnotaur has some sort of partnership with Launchpad as well. Somewhere, I'm not too sure where it is, but it's somewhere there. So let me just quickly go back, guys, and show you what the roadmap is. So 1 to 5 squadrons, 1 to 5, 6 squadrons, Minotaur's born. So basically at the moment, guys, it's a reveal NFT. It's not out yet. It will be revealed very soon. It looks like there's a bit of delay with some of this. DAO guidelines, voting, 8 to 18 squadron sales, buyback and profit mechanism, sacrifice, a staking feature, and royalty sharing. So this part's done. This one's at the moment 1 to 5, 1 to 6. So right after that, then these are born. So 12 to the 15th of October is when that was born. So I'm guessing this roadmap looks like a bit of an error at the current time. So I don't know how that's a look for the website and what they're doing. Staking feature. So basically they want to sell out as much as they can, create enough community around it, and then obviously anyone who holds them will get some royalty back from them as well, guys. I was a bit iffy about this. I'll be honest with you guys. I was very early in looking at this. The main reason why I didn't want to do this, obviously, wallet, you can connect your wallet, which is perfectly fine. But basically how it works with their NFT project was you didn't just connect your wallet and you didn't just sign in and pay for it. How it actually initially worked when it came to the minting side of things was, on the front of it, it basically said, here is our wallet address. Please manually, so not automatically, manually type in our wallet address, copy this address, and send ETH or send USDC or send some other token to this wallet. And straight away, I was a little bit skeptical, and I'm like, I've never seen this before. Most NFT projects are very in and out, easy plug and play type of material. But this one was very, very different, and that sort of pulled me back a little bit because I was thinking, this is really, really weird. Why don't you just have a buy now button initially where you can just buy it and claim it this way? But what happened in the beginning before this was even made? So this looks like this was something new that they brought out from the community. They basically had a wallet address basically saying, please come buy it, and go for here, which is really, really weird. And in the Discord, there was a lot of controversy going on with it. A lot of people trying to figure out if this was a rug or not. I'll go through that in a second in the Discord, but let me just quickly run through their socials as I mentioned. 42,000 guys, followers, and they're only following one person, which is NFT Tips co-founder. Over here, NFT DeFi Maxi, which is very interesting, but they've got 52,000 followers. Let's quickly have a look at all of these followers. But yeah, guys, if you have a look at these followers, you know, some of them look a little too generic for me. And if you guys know a lot about, obviously, NFT projects, a lot of them just pretty much buy their followers, if you guys didn't already know that, but they buy it just so they can show they have some awareness and community. But look, let's just have a look at a couple just random ones to sort of see where they're at. Heaps of Vietnamese ones, heaps of random, just simple one-word names. 3 followers, retweets about DeFi stuff. Hey, look at it. Finding a trend, guys. Look at this. Someone retweeted Beefy Finance, Decubate. Looking familiar? Nope. What a surprise. Look at that. Exactly the same retweets. So this is probably a good idea that these guys are probably bots just retweeting every single little thing. So I didn't know this. This is the first time I'm going through this list. And funnily enough, would you look at that? So it seems like it's just a bot system where everyone's just retweeting a whole bunch of different ones at the time. But look, let's not have a look at that. It's going to be pretty obvious. That's how they're going to create an early community. People will see a lot of followers and automatically look at the project. So having a look as well, guys, looking at the activity 3 hours ago, 6 hours ago, October 5th, yesterday, a couple of days. They've been pretty active, considering everything, giving everyone updates during the live. So it's going to be live for a little while. It's interesting to see if they're going to be continuing later on in the future. Let's have a look at the community and who has been talking about it. Their tokens are single wallet, but in every chain. Nothing too crazy. Not a lot of hype, guys. Not a lot of people talking about this as well. There wasn't really much, as you guys can see. It's pretty much themselves, which isn't a good start, guys. You want to have a good community and people talking about it all the time. This chick has talked a lot about Marnotaur, and she's pretty much a host of it, which I'll explain a little bit later on, guys, if you guys are looking into this market. But I just wanted to show you guys pretty much what I would look into if you're going to look at this project. So here is the OpenSea link. This is the official link. So they were selling for 0.05. Floor price is currently 0.085, which is a good start, considering the project's only been out a couple of days, if that. As you guys can see, the highest was about 0.09, so it's not doing too bad. It's holding pretty well. But in saying that, obviously it is up from where it was originally, which is a pretty good start, guys. And an hour ago, 2 hours ago, 3 hours ago, 5 hours ago. So there's quite a few sales. There are quite a few people out there still currently buying it, which is a good sign as well. But obviously once the release comes out, a lot more will be out there, obviously, guys. So look, and there's quite a few favorites as well. So there are people having a look at this community. If you guys know anything about it, definitely let me know. I'd love to know what's sort of going on. Telegram, they have 25,000 members in their Telegram with 5,000 online. So that's quite a bit in Telegram. If you guys don't know what Telegram is, it's basically like WhatsApp, where it's a community where people can come in, have a chat, and it's a private chat. Especially one thing that I did like that they have a YouTube, like a YouTube channel as well, which is very, very interesting. And having a look at the YouTube, it's not new. It's been out since the 26th of June, which is before the hype, which was about the August sort of period, which is a good start. So it means that it's a project that's been out for a little while, but as you guys can see, margin trading, it's just something they're looking at. So before they even got it to the NFC space, they were quite into the DeFi side of things. As you guys can see at the bottom, margin tool, crypto revolution. So there's people basically talking about it. And just basically getting into the crypto sort of space, crypto tips. And as you guys can see, the trend here is there is this lovely woman in this video here. And she basically talks about all about what's sort of going on all the time. So I think she's Russian or French. I'm pretty sure she's Russian. But just to give you guys sort of an idea, this is pretty much what I'm looking at as well. And the reason why I was searching for her is because I wanted to find out a little bit more about this project, as I mentioned. And I'm pretty sure because she works for a company as well. Where was it? There was an interview that I saw. It looks like this one was the one I was reading. She might work for a company somewhere. I don't know where it is, but basically I found her and she was working for a company, another company as well, that had to do with Marnotaurs, but may have been related, may have not been related, but maybe she used to work somewhere or is working somewhere. Crypto Lady, is that her? Could be that one. Let's have a quick look. Marnotaurs. Yeah. There's as you guys can see, there are a couple out here. There's not much videos. They're all a lot of overseas. What is this? Spanish. Looking at this as well. Not a lot of traction on here. Any pre-sales or early stages. So everything is pretty new, to be honest with you guys. Not much sort of out there, but all about this chick who's basically talking about DeFi and sort of what's sort of going on. A couple of interviews, things like that. Where is this video? Sorry guys, I'm just trying to find this one video that I found about her, and it shows that she used to work for a company, or she is working with a company. It might be this, actually. It would sort of make sense. Crypto Lady. No, that might be a little bit something else. But anyways, guys, that is to give you guys an idea. There is a YouTube channel. There is quite a lot out there. So at the moment, with the OpenSea, 1.1 out of 490, so that gives it about 2 per person at this stage, which is interesting. And let me quickly hop into the Discord, guys. Discord currently has 28,000 members, almost 29,000 members, which again, guys, cross-referencing with the Twitter, a lot of bot followers. This may not be real. This might be a lot of bots as well, but there are a couple of people out there, as you guys can see. This basically is how it works, guys. Marnotaur's bullish right now. 1,200 payback is still real. Main sales starts, yada yada yada. Basically, this is how it worked. They gave you the choice of paying in 3 different currencies: 200 USDC, 0.05 ETH, and 0.45 Binance. So BNB as well, which I found very, very interesting, having 3 different ways of open sort of payments. Again, raising a couple of red flags, showing, having 3 different payments. They're willing to take any sort of payment method at this current stage without any real reason. So don't know why they would have 3 different payments unless they're looking to branch out and use it as something else. Again, I could be wrong. But as you guys can see, they obviously have quite a strong community in themselves, obviously showing all of this. Let me just quickly go through the chat if I can. So look, there's a lot of questionable questions and answers. And one thing, if you're having a look here, if I constantly keep scrolling, you can see that this Marnotaur here constantly is chatting in the chat. So if it's an admin, if it's a bot, it's someone that constantly talks in this chat and always replies at any time of the day, which I found really, really, really interesting. And again, constantly people asking about what's going on, what's the update, like what are you guys about, asking and answering a lot of questions like this. You're welcome. And just answering a lot of people's questions, which is a good thing. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but I think usually if you are an owner and you are sort of running this sort of community, you usually don't really have time, and you let sort of your admins on the side usually do this. But again, it's a very, very interesting one. Let me just quickly find it. But basically, a lot of people in the community basically said, if I send money to the wallet, will I be guaranteed to get the mint? Basically, you were. So again, like I was saying before, it was a weird sort of way of buying it. There wasn't a buy now button. It was, here is our linking address. Copy the address, send payment into here, and you are confirmed your mints, which basically means you are guaranteed a spot regardless. If you do send it in, once they verify it, that way gas fees will be quite low. But again, like I said, everything's a bit up and down. I'm not too sure how things were gonna go. And what's sort of happening. But again, passive income definitely caught my eye, definitely for sure. But as you guys can see, a lot of people will be talking about it. How does this protest against scammers, protocols, nothing too crazy. And I think the one thing that I did want to show you guys, let me just quickly find out, was the amount of backers and the type of businesses that were backing this. I'm not too sure how real it was, but let me just try and find out a little bit about what's sort of going on. NFTs, wearables, NFT 256, whatever that is, which I'll check back later. A little bit about how it all works, which is fine. More details coming soon. There was a little bit about who was backing this project. I'm just trying to find out at this stage. What is this? Marnotaurs. Earn as liquidity provider. Trade, take leverage, earn. Interesting. Gateway to a maze, enter the platform. Enter the maze. You see this sign. This DeFi protocol is an extremely powerful tool. Insurance traders is dangerous. By using 5 times leverage, they will literally lose all the assets. However, in hands of experience with this tool, will multiply. Okay, looks like they got some sort of utility, which is interesting. But I'd love to know a little bit more about the backers and who's sort of actually genuinely talking about this project, which would be very interesting. But again, guys, I was talking about the person who was following him was quite big as well. So if you have a look at Blockchain Boy, if you don't know about him, co-founder at Crypto Night, business development marketing at Affinity Pad, He's got 20,000 followers, and he's followed by Kaiju and Elio Trades, which are very big in the block, which is very interesting again, guys. So someone who's quite reputable here is following this, which is interesting. But who knows how this project's going to be, guys. I just wanted to go a short little breakdown. I know it might have seemed to be a little bit long, but I want to know your opinion, guys. What do you guys think? Do you guys think this project's a little bit worth it? Have you done your research and sort of had a look and see what these guys are about? I'd love to know more about where you guys are, because you know what, guys, we are still very early on this project. If it is going to be the next Bears Deluxe, if it's going to be the next Cyber Kongs as well, let me know what you guys think. Let me know down in the comments below, guys, if you guys think this project has some traction and it's worthwhile getting into. Definitely love to look into. I definitely love to look into it. Any NFT gurus out there who want to go deeper and have a look at these guys? I don't have a Nansen account. If you've got one, let me know what you guys think if you do have one. Let me see the traction, what it's sort of about, and tag me. And I'd love to know what your opinion is, guys. And I would love everyone to get on this, because it's still very, very early. If it's a good project, it could be the next one as well, guys. But I'll leave it at that. I hope you guys enjoy the video, and hopefully we'll enjoy the next one, and I'll see you then. Peace.